everyone, welcome to Baby Bump Tuesday. I'm sorry we missed last week. I was a bit busy and I never got around to doing the video, but this week I'm adding the 25 to 26 week together with this video. Kind of what's happening with the baby right now. She weighs 2 full pounds, which is exciting. She's getting bigger. She can fully hear now, and she reacts to light, she reacts to noise, and she reacts to movement. They say that she can feel pain and that she cries. I don't exactly know how it's proven that she can cry while she's in the womb. I hope she can't cry. I hope she doesn't feel pain. It was kind of sad to read that part, but that's what they say. Now what's happening with me? I know with all my videos I always say, oh, I'm doing great, I don't feel anything, everything's going just fine. Now things have kind of changed. I've been feeling a bit off lately. This is going to be the last week of my second trimester, so next week I'm going to be entering my 3rd trimester in my 7th month. And right now it's more back pain than anything. It's a lot of discomfort, moving around, sleeping, and when I do wake up, I almost always end up having lower back pain, which subsides throughout the day. Well, with movement, it gets better. I would say within an hour, it's all gone. Maybe even less sometimes. But I do feel that extra weight, so the extra burden kind of kills me a little bit. I was so spoiled having such a good pregnancy that now this tiny little thing seems to be like a huge problem for me. Another thing I've noticed is my rib cage is starting to hurt. It feels almost bruised at times. When I wake up in the middle of the night, like I feel the most pain in my rib cage and sometimes my sides. So I'm sleeping with my pillow and I kind of lay my tummy on the pillow. But I've noticed that kind of hurts. And they also say that around this time is when you start to develop stretch marks if you are going to get them. So be very careful about applying your cocoa butter. And I would also suggest don't overeat in one sitting. I find that if I stuff myself in one sitting, I feel kind of uncomfortable and full and almost a little like I am stretching just because I had a big meal and it takes about 2 to 3 hours to feel better. So I would say don't binge eat, don't overeat, try to eat smaller portions more often throughout the day. But that's about it. And I also wanted to take the time to tell everyone to go and buy themselves a belly wrap. I am 100% into these. What they're used for is after the pregnancy, it gets your tummy back to its post-pregnancy flatness or however you looked, but most importantly it puts everything back together. So obviously when your belly gets bigger, your muscles are stretching out too. That's another reason why, if you know me and you know that I work out a lot, I haven't been working out my abs, and it's mainly because as you work out your muscles are kind of straight like this, your ab muscles, and they tend to start to look kind of like this, and if you work them out you can have kind of a deformed looking tummy, which you don't want. This will help bring them back together. It'll just make your insides normal again faster. And I believe you're supposed to wear it for 8 weeks. So right after the pregnancy, you're supposed to put it on, wear it for 8 hours a day. 8 hours a day for 8 weeks. So I would start looking into this. I got mine from eBay. It took a couple weeks to get here, so that's why if you're interested, you should look into it now. I don't know where you can buy it like in stores. I have heard Target has some. I don't know the quality of them. I wanted something with better quality, and this one has so that you can wrap it around you, and then if you end up wanting to tighten it, these little straps here will help you fasten it more. So I just kind of wanted to throw this in. I know I never talked about it, but it's nearing that stage where the baby can come any day now, and it would be nice to have one of these on hand. For this Baby Bump Tuesday, it's going to be a little bit different. I want to show you 3 exercises you can do to prepare you for labor, help with back pain, help with posture, and that's pretty much what it is. Also, if you're doing a natural birth, these 3 exercises will really, really help you. It's tailor sitting, pelvic rocks, which are my favorite, and squatting. And squatting isn't necessarily like gym squatting, but in the next clip I'm going to show you right now how to do all 3 of these and why they're good for you. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is tailor sitting, and the idea of this workout is more of a posture. So you're supposed to try to get your knees as close to the ground. You may start up here when you first begin, and that's okay. Don't stress it, don't push them. Through time you'll be able to get them lower and lower. Make sure you arch your back, it's straight. And if you do feel a little bit of pull on the inside, that's perfectly fine, it's normal. So you're gonna go ahead and do this and just kind of sit through it. If you're reading a book, maybe you're watching TV, watching a movie, folding laundry, just try to do it daily and kind of let your body get adjusted to it. Pay attention to your knees, make sure they are going lower and lower through time. But this is the first one, so it's not really a workout, it's more of a posture exercise that gets you prepared for natural birth. The next one are pelvic rocks. And what this one does is it strengthens your back, it helps with any back problems. So through labor, you do, like how I'm having lower back problems, this will help. And it's also found to move the baby in a more comfortable position. So sometimes she bulges or she moves in a spot that I don't like, or she's really low, and by doing these workouts it helps her kind of position herself in a different way. Another thing it helps is if you're prone to spider veins, this workout's nice because it takes the pressure off a couple of your vital blood vessels. Excuse me. And it kind of helps circulate everything in your legs, so it prevents that from happening. So if you are prone to that, I would say do it more often. And you should do 40 of them every day. So what you have to do is just get down on your hands and knees. When I first did this, I did it wrong. So if you need to look in the mirror, I would suggest finding a mirror to do it. When you want to first just let your belly drop all the way, feel it kind of fall, and you're just going to move your hips up. So you should arch in your lower back, not your upper back. So you're just going to kind of do 40 of these. Do them slow at first. You kind of have to get used to the movement. And in the beginning you won't feel anything, but towards your last set you're going to start feeling a little bit of tiresome in your lower back. So those will help strengthen your back. And then the last one is squatting. Now this isn't like gym squatting, it's completely different. This exercise gets you ready for the natural birth. So what it does is it's stretching your, excuse me as I try to pronounce it, perineum, yeah. So it stretches that area, which you'll be very happy you did once the baby starts to arrive. And it's also preparing your leg muscles. This is more if you're doing a natural birth. The first few that you do, you'll probably have to have your husband or a spouse help you with. You're gonna kind of just get into this position and hang out for a while. When I first did it, I got pretty tired right away. Now you can kind of just chill, hang there for a little bit. It's good to kind of go up and down every now and then to reposition yourself, make sure you're not hurting yourself. But like I said, it was actually really hard to get up and down from this position, so have your spouse or somebody, family member, help you up and down. But that's why this one is good for, it's kind of stretching you down there, it's getting you ready for the labor. So they're pretty easy to do. If you see them, it's not like they're really heavy workouts or anything, but they're just preparing your body for birth and also taking care of some of the unpleasant feelings of back pain. If you do have any questions about any of the exercises, please feel free to comment below, or if you have questions about the wrap, because I know I kind of just threw that one in there. I look forward to hearing from you all, and until next Baby Bump Tuesday, stay beautiful.